This video is brought to you in collaboration with Lightstream Creator Academy. So you got your first 100K view video on YouTube. I am here to tell you it is time to quit your day job. Get in there, bro. This is your moment. Stand up, stand up. Obviously, I am joking. This is not at all what I want you to do. This is not at all what I did. I personally have been a content creator for, oh my God, check the calendar, bro. I uploaded my first YouTube video on my first YouTube channel 16 years ago, bro. I've been around for a minute, and I feel like I have some advice that people could take to heart if they're looking to do this full time. If you don't know who I am, I'm NoahJ456. I've been primarily a gaming YouTuber for the last 16 years, which is just crazy to say. And being around for so long, being around for 16 years, when you see so many creators come and go and the ecosystem changed, it looks completely different out there online than it did even 10 years ago, 5 years ago. It's completely different. It changes every single day. So how I got started was pretty important. I got started back when there was no money in YouTube. This was not a career path that anyone sought. Now it's one of the most desired career paths, like up there with, it's not an astronaut anymore. You want to be a YouTuber. You want to be a vlogger. Back when I got started, nobody even knew what being a YouTuber really was. I got started, people found my videos and people in school were like, what is this? They thought it was the funniest thing imaginable. I can't even imagine a world today where that is not the case getting started, where you're almost like made fun of for putting yourself out there on the internet. Obviously it's way better now, but I remember like literally not telling people I made videos because that was not cool. That was not it, bro. But really, I think that's honestly one of the most important things about making this your job is you almost have to not even want it to be your job. You have to do it because you love it. And that sounds so cheesy and cliche, but it's so real. Burnout hits people so quickly when they're doing something they don't like. But anyway, all through high school I was making skit videos with friends, doing like a lot of real life stuff. And then I kind of secretly on the side started this gaming channel where I'd start doing Call of Duty montages. I transitioned over, I started making Skyrim tutorial videos, completely different content that I make today. But that's what I love doing. I spent all my free time playing these video games, going for trick shots, going for these crazy nuke kill streaks and stuff like that. And I thought, I love doing this. I want to share this with other people. So as I was going through high school, I was starting to pick up a following with the gaming stuff. I think I had about 50,000 subscribers, which was absolutely insane at the time for a Call of Duty YouTuber. I was probably in the like top 10% of Call of Duty YouTubers. There were like the Hutches, the Jevs, like the absolutely massive, massive people. And then just a step below that, CNANers up there as well. Step below that was me and kind of like the second running of the pack. And again, this was not a job at the time. No one was making any sort of meaningful money from this. Maybe $1 here and there from like a brand deal of like some company that was selling like printer ink. I'm telling you, there was no money in the scene. The only thing that was in the scene for me anyway was my mother, who told me if YouTube was taking up too much time and my grades slipped, she would eviscerate me. It would be over for YouTube. So as hard as I was working on YouTube, I was working just as hard at school and keeping up my GPA. And basically from that, got into my dream school, University of Texas at Austin. I got into engineering on top of that, electrical engineering. I was so stoked, I was so excited. And that is when things started to get a little bit more complicated. So a couple things are going on. A, I'm trying to make money in college, so I'm working manual labor. I'm doing like, you know, the people who stand on the side of the road with the little like tripods and the yellow things, the laser boxes. That was me. I was working as a surveyor. I was also working as a basketball referee. I was also, you know, keeping up with my actual YouTube channel and school all at the same time. I basically had all of these things going on and I was pretty stretched thin. In my freshman year, I ended up reaching over 1 million subscribers. I absolutely skyrocketed my channel. I worked really hard, a couple of like big breaks with new Call of Duties coming out, getting into zombies mode, GTA 5. All of this kind of created this perfect storm of me just skyrocketing my YouTube channel, and all of a sudden I was making money, and like decent money on this platform. And I'll tell you what, I remember a day where I was just absolutely dead. I had just uploaded my second YouTube video of the day. I was about to go referee a basketball game. I had just been at school all day and I knew I had a mountain of homework waiting for me when I got home from the game. And I swear that day was the day I almost dropped out of college. I was this close to just dropping everything and going all in on YouTube. And I am incredibly glad that I didn't, because the very next month, my views absolutely plummeted. I'm talking like I was getting 1/10 of the amount of views I had the month before, because I had just gotten really lucky with a new game launching. The algorithm loved me that month and everything seemed like it was going to be this way forever. And then the very next month I was like, oh, is YouTube even worth my time anymore? I'm so busy. I don't know if I can invest any more into this. And that brings me to my first point about dropping everything for YouTube. YouTube is absolutely one of the most volatile platforms on planet Earth. You can make the best video of all time. Everything is going correct, but guess what? You uploaded at the wrong time on the wrong day. An algorithm had another video was really pushing on that day. Everything you just invested in that video doesn't amount to anything. For me, this was a big wake-up call and a big adjustment where I love YouTube, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to sacrifice anything else in my life in order to make YouTube a thing. Because at the end of the day, you just don't have as much control over it as you think you do. YouTube is genuinely this like beautiful beast that you can try to tame, but at the end of the day, it's really just gonna do what it wants to do. By the way, I'm just using YouTube as an example because that's what my platform is, but this applies to Twitch streaming, TikTok streaming, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is you are doing, this applies to you. And I promise I didn't even plan this, but this is absolutely the perfect segue to talk about Lightstream's Creator Academy. The Creator Academy can be found on Lightstream's websites and has so many resources that will save you years of learning. Everything that I had to learn on my own all of these years is basically compiled into one place for you right now, ready for you to just learn. And I should probably mention they're all free as well. So if you go to the link in the description, you can actually follow this and learn years worth of information all in a fraction of the time. Bam! Link in the description text. Speaking of years of information as well, you know a lot of YouTubers always talk about burnout. That's like the #1 reason you see every single YouTuber going away video, whether it's temporarily or forever. Personally, I think the way I've managed to avoid burnout for so long is because I learned how to manage all my time, all my resources, and really prioritize things by making YouTube not my only thing when I was growing my channel. The way I look at it is really investing in your future in multiple areas is the best thing you could do ever. I mean, like literally in every aspect of your life. It also comes with a certain freedom that, hey, if I decided I didn't want to do YouTube, I still have a college degree to fall back on and I can go do something in that industry. I can go do something in the YouTube industry. I have options and that just relieves so much stress and so much pressure off my back that I can take a break if I need to. I can take a couple days and feel totally fine about it. I don't have to burn myself to the bone creating content and just absolutely making sure I have a video out every single day. I am able to manage that and just diversify what my time is being used upon. By the time I finished college, I had over 4 million subscribers. In year 1 to year 4 in college, I actually managed to gain over 3 million subscribers. Another big thing I see people fall into is that they think quantity is everything, which is absolutely not the case. YouTube is all about quality. Streaming is all about quality. I see some people get a couple hundred viewers and they say, okay, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna stream double the amount of hours, and then I'm going to get double the amount of viewers, I'm have double the success, and I'm just gonna keep multiplying my success that way. That is absolutely not how it works. Because when I was transitioning to a full-time YouTuber, I had these other things going on. I had homework to do. I had tests to study for. I couldn't just spend all the time on YouTube. I was forced to make shorter, really, really good pieces of content rather than streaming for like 18 hours straight. And it turns out someone would really rather watch a very short piece of content that's very good rather than just seeing mediocre content for a long period of time. To this day, I've taken this into my stream strategy where my streams usually on average are anywhere between 1 and 4 hours. They are not long streams at all. But every single stream I start up, I have a plan. I have a beginning, middle, and end. Every single second of that stream is high quality content. There's never gonna be a down period. I don't even go this, okay, this part might be bad, but I plan my bathroom breaks before and after stream. Like, we are not taking a break. Every single second that you are tuned into the stream, it is going to be maximum content. It is going to be high energy content. It is going to be the best version of NoahJ that you get is in those 1 to 4 hours. Creating a loyal audience takes time, and transitioning to a YouTube being your full-time job slowly rather than all at once allows you to create that audience over years. I basically, whenever I did finally make the switch to full-time YouTuber, I had a full audience waiting for me. I'd built this audience up while other things were going on the entire time. I had a fail-safe if YouTube decided my channel wasn't worth promoting in the algorithm anymore. I had a fail-safe if everybody forgot who I was the next day. I had something to fall back on, but when I actually did make the transition, I had built that up over the years. And I kind of touched on this earlier, but I cannot understate how important it is to grow yourself as a person in order to make better content. To this day, even doing YouTube full-time, I always try to give myself new life experiences, things to talk about, improve myself as a person, and that actually makes my streams more enjoyable. Believe it or not, when you have stories and you have experiences and you can relate to people on different things, it actually makes for better content. And you know, just as a bonus, it's like great for your mental health and physical health to just get out and touch grass. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say about this is that the allure of this like big YouTuber personality, this like bigger than life person who just has these diehard fans, this does not come overnight. And the people who it does come overnight to, more often than not, they are not here to stay. They'll be here for the little splash of time, really, really creating a long-standing community and people who genuinely care about you and have been with you on this journey. Takes time. So why are you trying to rush into it and kind of force this when it takes time? Like with any job, it's an important part of your life, but YouTube or content creation is not everything. You have to find that balance with other things. Whew! All right, that's enough yapping for me. Hopefully some of this was useful. You can head down to the link in the description. Once again, Lightstream's Creator Academy is an absolutely amazing resource, especially if you're starting out. Years worth of knowledge, all right down there. Click away. So go ahead and check it out. It's all free. My name has been Noah J. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.